We need to become very active. Love is a verb. And we need to actively initiate love. And one of the ways to do that, and I've been doing this with my son since he was 8 years old. I learned it from my friend Jack Canfield. And it has shifted everything in my relationship with my son. That the people that matter at the highest level to you, let's say your top 6. Don't do them all at the same time. It can be overwhelming. Do 2 at a time. Ask them the question. Write this down. On a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being exemplary, amazing, no adjustment required. 1 being it's in complete breakdown. On a scale from 1 to 10, how do you rate our relationship? Now what's key is that you not react. Because if you react to a 5 or a 7 or a 2 or a 9, if you react, you have forever made it unsafe to tell you the truth again. And so as soon as they give you the truth, they feel safe enough to do that. Say thank you. Say thank you. And then the next question is a key question. So the first question gives you your barometer. The second question gives you your homework. The second question, which is the juice, says what, write this down, what would take us from a 7 to a 10? Or from a 4 to a 10? From a 9 to a 10? That's the best question on the planet at that moment. What could take us from an 8 to a 10? And whatever they say, that is your homework for 6 months straight. 6 months straight. Can you guys do that? So now, I asked my son, he said a 7. I went, thank you for sharing. How can mommy take it from a 7 to a 10? And he said, Mommy, he was 8 years old at the time. He said, every time you go away to those places that you tell me you can't get my phone calls, because whenever I went international, my phone didn't work. He said, whenever you go away to those places that you can't get my phone call, I just want to come with you. It took about 33 days for me to take him out of public school and put him in private school. And when I went to the principal, I said, here are the terms in which I want to enroll my son. I said, when I go international, I'd like to distance learn my child with you. You sent him with homework, and we'll FedEx back from wherever we are in the world, we'll FedEx back the homework. They said, Ms. Nichols, we don't have that kind of program here. I said, well, I'm happy to co-create it with you. For the next 4 years, my son traveled the world with me when I went international until he said, when he got to high school, Mom, I'm good. I said, you sure? We got that out the way? He goes, I'm good. Because disrupting you means I'm going to come in and I'm going to help you till your soil. Because when you till your soil, you take the padded, been there for a while, belief systems and behaviors. You know that dry dirt that's just there, it's hard. You go to here, it's like, You start tilling that dirt, all of a sudden you uproot everything you ever known and you look at everything. You question everything. And some things you'll say, no, I like it. But question everything, because you'll be surprised with the belief systems that you'll end up saying, hey, you don't serve me anymore. That whole conversation, I'm not good enough. I'm done with you. How many of you guys in 2016, I'm done with I'm not good enough? Right. And that need to say yes to everybody, that need to feel like yes is necessary. My grandmother says no is a complete sentence. It requires no explanation. Right? Somebody said, you have the same grandmama. No is a complete sentence. And if my grandmother says, if you want your yes to matter, you got to say no. See, your yes is watered down because you keep giving it away. Ooh. And so, and when you till the soil, and tonight is just about tilling your soil, all of a sudden you're now ripe to plant new seeds. And when you plant new seeds, you bear new fruit. And I like the idea of being a farmer of possibility, being a farmer of breakthroughs. helping you till your soil and then inviting you to plant some new seeds. And in the book are all the seeds. I mean, a multitude of seeds. Read a chapter, digest it, and then implement it. Don't try to rush and read the next. Implement the first one first. Don't just collect information. Implement information. Because implementing information leads to transformation. Finances are not something you go get. Abundant finances are not something you go get first. First, you got to be a good steward of the money you have. Because the universe, God, whatever you choose to call him, not here to impose my belief system on you, but I call him God. God says, until you mind the pennies I've given you, I can't give you the dollars you want. Ooh. Y'all might want to sit Indian style right now. I might step on a few toes. Right? And so, if you want to attract more, be a good steward of that you have. You want to attract more love? Be more loving to you. Because you're the first example of how the world gets to love on you. And when you imply you need no rest, I don't need rest. Don't worry about me. How many of us? Don't worry about me. I'm fine. And you show as if you don't need anything, and you wonder why people don't show up for you as much as they used to. Because they believed you. You said, I'm fine. They said, okay. And now you wonder, why ain't nobody checking on me? Well, because we believed you. You trained us how to treat you.